Right, hey guys, how are we doing? Back another video from Team 4-Star on the 4-Star Bento channel, continuing with the Dragon Ball Z Abridged creator commentary series, and we're on episode 45. I do believe the androids are here at Kami's house. Let's get into it. Check out my Etsy shop and support the Patreon. Links are down below.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
It's gonna be okay.
It's never gonna be okay.
It's gonna be oh, bam, this.
Bam.
You're gonna have to get those other glasses you brought, Taka.
Good thing I brought multiple pairs. Why? Because I'm that unlikable, Scott. I'm not that much of a fool.
IQ came prepared to get punched.
Every time I travel the United States, I'm prepared to get my ass kicked because I'm gonna lip off to the
Speaking of prepared for ass kicking, episode 45. There's gonna be a whole lot of ass kicking preparation going here.
Yep, gotta make sure those asses are prepared.
For kick.
This part of the plot was actually a challenge to write because we had so many different factors happening.
There were
so
a
many
lot
separate
of things
plots.
happening at once, but this is where Cell kind of goes to the background.
Yeah, so what I remember, I was kind of worried about that, but in the end, you guys, you know,
Nailed it.
This is why we're a writing team. We all work together, and in the end, you guys were like, "No, we'll be fine." I'm like, "Okay."
Okay, say so.
Yeah.
Say so.
Well, in particular, it's just I always feel like any plot you start small, then it starts widening, and this I feel like at this part it's almost at its maximum width. These perfect because you have so many separate storylines happening, and they all start converging after that.
Yeah, when we were writing for season 2, we also
This could have really spiraled, couldn't it, at this point? But thankfully, it did not.
had a bunch of storylines that were going on, but it was like a limited cast.
Yeah, and they were all kind of in the same.
True, as well, the cast at this point, there's a lot. You got 16, 17, and 18 doing their thing. Cell's doing his thing. You've got Future Trunks. You've got Vegeta. Goku's about to come back. You've got everyone at the Kami house. Wow.
Same area. The
Yes.
same stuff was going on.
But here, it feels like you have like 3 different storylines going on, all with different people, with a wide range of folks.
But this is what the Android and Cell saga had going on. There was a lot of plots happening because of all the editor notes that were coming down there. So in the end, we kind of had to make sense of a lot of this. All I can say is you should have been there the night where we discussed how our time travel was going to work, because that was a good 5-hour conversation. Because we had to stick to a rule of time travel and then not deviate from it.
Stick to that rule.
I have a very dark theory that I'll share when we get to like
The moment where it's poignant.
Yeah.
Okay.
For now, let's kick
Episode
in. 'Cause we
45.
got an episode the Hypersonic Lion Tamer.
The following is
Hype
Japanese
ball.
parody. Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z,
Goku.
Dragon Ball
Is that this
Z, all
I
over
don't
guess
know.
it would be, yeah.
Toei Animation, Fuji TV, and Akira Toriyama.
Please support the official release.
Goku DCs are injured, in transit, or training. Sometimes 2 at once.
Wait, so you're saying he had a sub-lab?
Of course he had a sub-lab. We all have sub-labs. Where do you
I think
think
I kept your mother's clones.
What?
Don't go in the basement. Oh, look!
There's bombs in the androids. I could probably make a detonator for that.
I don't know. Do you really have to blow
Oh,
Why do
Krillin.
you care? They're mostly just machinery at this point.
Mostly.
Oops, except for the lady. Baby Maker's still intact. Guess she's still useful for something.
Dr. Brief just being a monster misogynist.
Yeah, no, he doesn't get a lot of screen time outside of here, and this is just where you realize
Why? Yeah.
you're just a
not
total
nice.
fucking monster.
Yeah,
He's a
yeah.
monster.
There's a point where you make enough money where humanity no longer matters to you.
That honestly,
Really
that
happened a
is
long
that
time
is
ago
sort of
to
the
him.
commentary with him. He
Baby
is this,
Maker so
like,
large.
He is the richest man in the world.
yeah,
One
he really is.
Is he actually the richest man in the world?
He must be within the world of Dragon Ball Z, considering what he can do and what he has.
In this,
He literally created a pocket dimension.
He destroyed the car industry. He
He
destroyed.
destroyed the transportation industry.
oh yeah.
What if I had all the money?
Oh, so
instead?
you're saying he's a disruptor?
He's a disruptor.
Don't get it. Don't get it.
saying she still has a...
Vagina, yes.
Just went from a 9 to a 10.
I'd like to point out she was at a 9 before he even thought he could have sex with her.
Hey.
But I'm again trying to
couldn't
make
make it
Krillin,
work.
trying to make Krillin more likable here. Trying to make him like, because it's really important.
The definition of she's a 10, but she's got no vagina.
Ugh. Anyway, where's everyone else right now?
Oh my god.
Well, Piccolo and the others are searching for
It's
Cell.
fine.
Here we go.
Where are all these
Ride's still running.
Why are the clothes still on them?
This is supposed to be a place of fun.
I remember.
That's going well.
Now,
it's a very good question. Why are the clothes still there?
in the script room, I'm like, no, this, because we got to this, we were laughing our ass off. You gotta drag it out. This was supposed to be a place of fun.
Piccolo is at his funniest when he's just yelling,
yeah,
like whatever he's thinking.
That's why Kai 2 is so funny. Want to see something cool? Okay.
Honestly, you just love screaming.
I do. It's one of the things I am most proud of being.
You definitely do get that from him.
Able to do. There is a skill to it without injuring yourself.
I'm glad we had him for Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, I know, right?
I really pat on the back. Great idea.
And Trunks went off
This
to find
scene.
Vegeta.
Yeah.
Notice me!
No!
Best of luck there.
And any
It's not a Kai
update on
scene. It's a
Goku?
scene.
Oh, he's just resting at Kame House. Probably still asleep.
The androids are here! Bring it on, you robotic senso!
I love that she was ready to throw hands.
Yep. No,
Yeah,
was
she's
gonna
gonna fight.
him.
Yeah, she loves him. She loves him.
Did I miss something? The Goku's awake.
Moses brought the Jews. By the way, my pantry's not full enough.
It's good line, Sungray.
Goku eats as much as an entire tribe of people.
Oh, hi.
Oh.
Hugs are nice.
You're finally okay?
Yeah.
Huh? Never felt better. Wanna see? Hold on.
I love this bit.
Wonder when she'll come back down.
I remember.
It's the burning up bit, so it's just adds to it.
We had to fight a bit for
Oh,
that.
yeah, we did.
But as soon as it came out, I was like, oh my god, that's so good.
It's like when he pats her on the back. Come on, Chi-Chi, be a...
Sets it through a wall,
He just
yeah.
doesn't know his own strength.
Yeah.
He expands in strength so quickly that he has no idea how to adjust for it.
And also, okay, look, I know technically she wouldn't catch on fire leaving the atmosphere,
That's
but
how hard he threw her.
But it's
still
just
funny.
funny.
The
It's
velocity's
still
pretty
funny.
Yeah.
That's how strong she came back with no scars, guys. That's how strong of a lady she is.
She is very tough. She
Yeah,
came
she-
back in like, okay, I'm fine. It's horrifying.
Well, she has
but
to
I'm fine.
she had to get railed by Goku. She's tough.
Yeah, she's got to be able to take some.
He can handle
Built for tough.
Chi-Chi is a very common name for a lady who can handle the tough and durable. You gotta find yourself a lady who
Oh
can
my
handle
God!
the
Hold on,
we go.
sorry.
I can't believe you took this thing off-roading.
This
Thing barely handled
Is this filler?
on the freeway.
No.
Oh, come on,
I mean, the scene might be.
Hey, I sure love lip syncing this part.
Yeah, I could
Oh
imagine.
my God!
This is the worst one.
Personally enjoy this alternate route. It is dense with foliage and wildlife and
Not anymore.
Boo.
New road created.
spending time with you, but clearly you disagree.
Won't lie, sis. Kind of a dick move.
Oh, come on. We'll take him to a zoo after this. How's that?
Aw.
You want to hit up the zoo 16?
I want to see the parrots.
Again, I love that they both care about him like
Yeah.
a little brother.
Yeah. They all looking after him like.
Yeah, because
they feel empathy for what Dro did to him too, even though it's a very different relationship.
It's less empathy, but more that they see him growing and that they see he cares about things. It's like, oh, come on, I'm sorry, buddy.
He's just like them because they're under Jiro's heel, and that's why they took him along. Because yeah, I mean, you're in the same boat as we are, man.
It is very interesting, though. If you think about it, so she blows away that forest, but then when she finds out that it affected 16, she tries to like, okay, look, how about this? We'll go to
Compromise,
we'll go to the zoo,
and
that's her doing something bad, but then feeling a little bit of remorse for it. It's
feeling a little bit of
showing
guilt,
that how
a little bit of guilt.
that all the bad things they do keep tying back to him.
We'll talk a lot about this, but in the History of Trunks movie, they don't have Android 16 to ground them.
Yeah, exactly. We talked about that a bit.
Hey, yeah, that's true. Actually, yeah, they don't have that to like kind of like think about what they're doing. Like, yeah.
Previously,
Yeah, you did? Well, that's the thing.
Yeah, because he's ironically the heart of the group, despite being the actual machine.
I know. I love
look
that.
at our version, and I look at two distinct things. So, not to take away from this, him and Yamcha. Because Yamcha not dying, he actually gets everyone away from danger and stuff at the beginning of the Android saga. And I think he's actually the balance maker because they also think that he's Goku and attack him first, outing themselves where they are. In that moment, if Yamcha had killed himself, he would not be there, and they might have actually gotten the drop on Goku.
Oh, so how could you make that face mad? Look at him.
He's such a baby.
Look at that guy.
Look at baby boy.
He's, in fact, a baby.
Some good sound mix in there, Scott.
Goku, you have missed a hell of a day.
Oh, I know everything. I learned it in my pirate dream.
I like to point out that that is literally just what happens.
Yeah,
they do this
and
too
we
often.
actually did that in the dream too. Actually, you should probably wake up. The android, like, he is getting information explained to him in his dream.
Exactly. It is remarkable that the show, like Toriyama was like, I am not going to have a scene where everything gets
It's
explained
the
to
same
him.
reason he could read minds as soon as he got to Namek.
Can you do that again? I won't.
Yes, but I never
But now
will.
he can do it passively.
Yep, he's just absorbing information in his sleep.
I was having a ninja dream too, but it ended.
The joke there was, at the time, Naruto had, like, the original Naruto Shippuden had just ended.
Yeah, well, the manga ended. It's all, just like Dragon Ball, it's all Naruto.
And then Bort came out. Good old Bort.
Bort wasn't a thing yet.
Bort was coming.
When this episode came out.
I am not 1,000% sure Bort wasn't a thing yet.
I don't.
They were
think,
planning
I don't think
Bort.
the first Bort movie came out because I think we saw Naruto the Last in theaters the year this came out.
Yeah, but yeah,
And then Bort came out the year after.
Naruto had just ended.
Yeah.
Naruto and Bort.
All right, now listen. I know you just woke up, so...
Yeah, I was out of permission for a while.
Permission.
I really ought to get back to training. So I can fight Cell. What?
Who I know now.
If you're worried about Gohan, I'll bring him along with me.
Just keep making it worse for yourself, Goku. You don't know what you're doing.
Fine.
Huh?
Go ahead, go train. Take Gohan. Fight your evil android bug monster. But I want you to promise me one thing.
By the way, I'd like to point out that when Goku goes, huh? Does that imply he kind of might know?
No.
Like,
he understands that, like, this is different. What's going on?
Yeah.
Like, does he know that maybe his reckless behavior here might not be quite in tune with what Chi-Chi wants?
Yeah, but he sees it as kind of a game, I think, in his own mind. Where it's
Maybe,
like,
yeah.
This is just how we are.
Saiyans, am I right, honey? Yeah. At least I'm not Vegeta.
Hey. What's that?
I want another baby.
Okay, bye.
All right, well.
Was that a yes?
It wasn't a no.
Nice.
Okay, bye.
Thanks for swinging by to pick me up.
Here we go.
What were you doing at Bulma's house anyway? Oh, just dropping off the blue Gina.
Fast Prince! Thanks for swinging by to pick me up.
This is bad. We can't keep running after Cell. Every time he slips away, we lose another city.
Don't be so melodramatic. Worst case scenario, we wish people back with the Dragon Balls.
By the way, I really love the musical sting there. This was the arc where I really played with the music a lot
Oh, you
more.
can tell.
Dude,
like,
your sound design is on point.
Yeah, seriously, this is what
Like,
you
for real.
I do want you to know that we all we joke, but like the reason why this is so good is because this is professional television caliber sound mixing.
Yeah, you pour your goddamn soul into this shit, dude.
Well, speaking of, in the shot, the background is completely new here.
Yo.
I didn't know that.
Oh God, what?
That's so
So
cool.
remember how Kami and I fused?
I like the TN puts it
And
together
remember how
immediately.
we used to have Dragon Balls?
Holy shit.
I'm still confused.
The Dragon Balls don't exist anymore, Krillin.
Oh! Okay!
Dude, don't worry. I still have the bunker.
Why don't we have Goku?
I'm taking Gohan. Bye.
Hadn't added the pop yet, but that's such a good scene.
By the way, okay, wait, can we go back just frame by frame? I need to show something because this means everything to me.
Okay.
Dude, don't worry. I
still have the bunker.
Why don't we have Goku?
I'm taking Gohan.
Okay, pause.
Bye.
All right, so here, I actually had to make a version of the background without them there.
Okay.
See if I can...
Oh, of course. So it's a teleport.
Yeah, no, it's like a frame.
Yeah.
Ah.
What?
Good news, we have
Goku.
Goku.
Bitchin', let's go hang at Kame House.
Oh, good. We'll have to see if he's carrying.
Carrying what?
Oh, yeah.
I'm asking if he's got any
Grass on that island.
Well, yeah, but it's
mostly covered by that house.
He's asking
Doesn't
if he
have
has
any
any
clue.
pot.
I don't know, probably. I mean, he knows the Mafuba.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. What?
By the way,
I love that Nail doesn't know what
What's
the
that?
Mafuba is. The what?
also, I don't know why we used Mafuba, because the dub uses Evil Containment Wave.
Well, we also use, like, Kienzan.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
but here's the thing. People know Kienzan, and even if they don't, they when they see it happen, they must just think, oh, Kienzan,
Yeah.
Destarto Disc. They're just using the Japanese name.
There are certain names.
But
we kept.
if you're not showing them what the Mafuba
Here's
is,
the thing.
How do you know what it? Yeah,
if
I
you
get
know
it is.
what the Mafuba is, that means you've watched Dragon Ball. If you've watched Dragon Ball, you understand that the Mafuba is the evil containment wave. If you don't know what either of those are, you haven't seen it.
To hardcore Dragon Ball, the first series fans, the Kami Piccolo jokes are fucking amazing. It really those jokes are really for like hardcore people who really like Journey to the West Abridged.
I'm just really glad that we get to make a lot of jokes about their history. That's all.
I think that comes down to you being such a hardcore fan of the original series too.
I am.
And here we get to have a bit more of the Goku Vegeta dynamic.
Oh, and another shirt coming up.
Yeah.
By the
Hell
way,
yeah.
there are people, and maybe I've said this before, but I just want to address it again. There are still people who think that we wrote lines to be shirts.
No, we wrote lines and then we're like, that would make a good shirt.
Yeah, surely
after
that's
the
how it
fact.
works.
By the
Yeah.
way, it was never a, yep, this is going to be a shirt after it goes live.
Well,
it goes li-
sometimes it's simultaneous. I Am the Hype was that almost.
In my mind, I remember thinking after we came up with I'm the Hype that if we make a shirt of that, we'll have to see how the joke lands because it comes down to how the joke lands.
Yes, like I mean, we always wait for people's reaction. Yes, but like a lot of times when we come up with the lines, like that's a good line. I think that's gonna land well.
Yeah, surely sometimes you go, do you know what? Yeah, I think that's going to be a good shirt. That's a fine thing to like be all right with.
We should think about a shirt.
Yeah, I mean, it happened once or twice, but this idea, just hearing people be like, oh, just coming up with another one-liner for a shirt. I'm like, what the fuck? No, we write jokes.
Yeah,
I
write jokes.
When I read
Turns out
that, I'm
jokes
just like,
just-
so it's crazy that they're acting like they were in the room but got it all wrong. It's odd.
Yeah, a lot of people assume a lot of things.
I know, and it's really annoying.
We assume stuff.
Huh? What just happened?
Goku had Gohan?
I'll fill you in later, Gohan. Hey, Trunks, how's the training coming?
I don't know. Let's see. Hey, Dad, do you want to train with me?
Fuck off!
About that one.
By the way, I was playing Trunks more and more cynical as the show was going on. Of just being like, I don't even know what it's
doing anymore. Like, what is this?
I remember at some point we just joked in the scripting room with his Trunks going, I'm going to be honest with all you guys. You're all crazy people.
You are all you are all a rainbow of terrible people.
Except
for
you,
different
Gohan.
reasons. Yeah, except for you, Gohan.
Now I get why you're the only one, but I feel like I dealt with the most effed up
And
version
maybe
of you.
you, Piccolo, you haven't done anything to hurt me yet.
It's because I'm talking the voices in my head. What the fuck? Okay, anyways, guys, so the point is everyone
I don't
else...
even know you.
Yeah, it's fair. So everybody else, I just want you to know that this was an overall negative experience for me, and I wish I had not done any of this.
But you're welcome for saving you all.
Yeah, but you are welcome. Bye.
Yeah.
I like him. As he leaves, I like him.
Huh?
It's a good son of mine.
I love that Goku's the only one that can talk to him like this because Vegeta can't beat him.
I heard you lost your fight pretty bad. But you know what they say, Vegeta.
By the way, I like 2 times in the same episode, someone starts with a grunt that then escalates into full vibration.
And it's both Goku's fault.
Yeah.
When you fall off that horse,
You
get
right
Piccolo
back
was
up
crushing it.
and you eat that horse. Come eat that horse with me, Vegeta. What the hell are you on about?
oh, I just found a place where we can do a whole year's worth of training in a day.
I'm listening.
It's up on Kami's Lookout. Although now I guess it's just the lookout. Either way, they call it the
Hyperbolic time chamber.
Be back!
What the fuck is that?
It's just...
Vegeta's response to the scary genie is accurate.
The fuck are you?
What on earth species are you? I've never seen.
He senses the danger.
So 18, what's it look like in there?
It looks like Goku's wife is a Chinese princess. Seriously, I'm glad she's my size, but who wears this junk?
I mean, is Goku
You do now.
there?
Oh no, place is empty. Devoid of both people and taste.
Huh.
I'm
Didn't
serious.
figure Goku
Jabs.
for a runner.
By the way, I'd like to point out that Chi-Chi had that outfit.
Yeah.
And I want oh my god, is there I wonder if there's art of
Is
people
there a shot of her in it?
Hey, I wonder if there's any fan art of people
There
drawing
must
Chi-Chi in
be.
that outfit.
Surely there is. There definitely has to be. There definitely will be.
Outfit. I would love to see Chi-Chi in that outfit.
Well, if I were a guessing girl, I'd say they're a Kame house.
But that's like the second place we'd look.
Confirmed.
That is the second place we shall look.
But it's on an island, so we can't take a van.
Oh, thank God.
So we'll find a boat.
A boat. No.
Pardon?
He's standing up for himself now.
Now we do it my way. The bird way. We
fly. I love that shot. We fly.
I mean, kind of.
It's the we fly. It's just downward cadence at the end.
It's the angle, the shot. We fly.
By the way, I am so glad that a boat is a huge part of 17's character in Super. So the park ranger thing, we actually
we knew about that because of interviews.
Yeah, because of the interviews with Toriyama. Some people thought like we had guessed that, or somehow it had influence. By the way, no. I assure you, Abridged had no influence at all.
The only influence I will claim that we ever had is that shot of Popo after Vegeta breaks shit. I would argue that is the closest thing.
But I will say, on the other hand, it is really, really great that out of nowhere, a boat is a big part of 17's character. So when he comes back later, never did get that boat.
I never did get that boat.
Yeah, so I'm so happy with that.
Here it is,
More Dragon Ball Online.
Also,
Wait,
here,
it was called the Room of Spirit and Time.
There we go.
You see Mr. Popo be like, he's not talking the same way because he is a little bit more depressed.
Yes. Oh yeah. Good to point that out.
This was actually
it's one day after Kami's gone now.
So this was something where like I remember when we were writing, it was like I think Scott was like, I think you both were like, he has to be sad because Kami's gone. He loved Kami.
Yeah, it was definitely more his push, but I heavily agreed.
Yeah, and it made sense to me because once Dende gets there, then he can be happy again. The missing green man in his life. You know that
he doesn't have a guardian to like chill out with.
He's got no one to chat with.
So doesn't got anybody to smoke up with. Somebody to upset. To
have a little green
get attention from.
Yeah.
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 I said that because you kept mispronouncing it.
No, I can do it.
Oh yeah,
okay, I guess we can pause again.
Yeah, sorry. I was gonna point this out. We originally said we have him point out that the original name of the Hyperbolic Time Chamber is the Room of Spirit and Time, which doesn't get used. I don't think almost at all in the dub or anywhere. We were able to nod at that because Papa told Goku it was called that because he couldn't
say it as a kid.
Yeah.
And as we're about to see,
Hyperbolic Mind Chamber.
No.
Hyperglycemic Crime Chamber.
You get one more.
Hyperbonics
Lion Chamber.
And yet the one that would be most popular is Hypersonic Lion Tamer.
0.24 times that of this dimension. In Goku terms, one day out here, 1 year in there. And only 2 of you maggots can enter at a time.
Wait, how long have you known about this? Since I was a kid. Then why didn't
This is our edition.
use it to train against the Saiyans? Why didn't we use it to train against the androids?
They had other training.
Besides, they most likely would not have survived. I threw Goku in there once when he was a kid.
I almost died.
Then the boy and I will go first and save you two the trouble. Move it, boy!
Help me.
Have fun, guys. You too, best buddy. Huh. You don't really seem like yourself today, Mr. Popo.
Oh.
It's really good. It's a good addition. It really was. Got some depth.
Here it is. Let the right one in, or you'll be. That's the connection.
There you go.
The unknown creature continues its terrifying siege.
Was in the connection to Celoine.
Across our nation.
I get it! He's absorbing people! I'm trying to stop it!
Maybe you should get some sleep like everyone else.
I'll sleep when I'm dead!
I can help with that.
Wake up!
Oh, man! I had the craziest dream!
I love this, the same stings, too.
Well, the androids are here!
Yo. We're here for Goku.
Son of a bitch!
Son Goku is not here.
Son of a bitch!
You heard him. Goku's not here.
Oh, I heard him. We're just not very happy about it. Right, 16?
Son Goku
is not here.
Exactly. And we came all the way out here to kill somebody. So you've got one of 2 choices. You can either tell us where Goku is, or, well...
Or what?
Or we kill you.
Oh my god, you guys. 18?
You
come here,
here.
all?
how's it going there?
Excuse me, androids? If you're gonna fight, could you please move it off the island? It's quite literally the only thing I own.
That's fine, but when I win, I'm blowing it up for funsies.
All right then, follow me. There's a series of uninhabited islands over there.
How do you know that?
You three stay here. I'll handle this.
Okay, I'll spacebook you later.
Spacebook.
So if he fails, we're all gonna die, right?
Basically.
Pretty much.
And we have no Dragon Balls.
Hope training's going well.
Here we go.
Holy, this place.
Such a great effect.
Nothing but a white
The sound as well as classic.
I'm loving the sound.
My
He's thinking it.
Yeah,
He's
my
thinking
headcanon
it.
is that he's thinking it,
Yes.
which is why it doesn't echo that way.
Yep.
I can't see where it ends, or even where it begins.
It begins at the door.
Overwhelming.
Well, yeah.
I need time. Time to adjust. Time to. Ready begins now.
Slap!
You
weren't ready. Get back up!
By the way, I had to use a shot. Like, that shot actually exists when Trunks has longer hair, but you can't see it, luckily. Also, I'm a really big fan of the that effect that I did. That it's
The swirling, like the way it kind of echoes around.
I have not heard this on a headset. So I did not actually hear that. It's like spinning in a circle in a circle.
I'm not gonna lie. The best way to enjoy the show is with a headset.
Yes, it is. It's because of all the cool sound mixing you did.
Yep.
Oh my god, this is one of my favorite stingers.
It's such a what the fuck for everybody. Soon.
All mad scientists are evil, guys. I don't want to tell you.
So dark and weird.
So we tried to make it more and more obvious that he was cloning his wife, but some people still didn't even get that, even after we said your mother's clones.
Yeah. Why don't you age? Your father won't let me.
Yeah. Horrifying.
I guess the implication is like the Gilf died a long time ago, and he just keeps every couple months brings out a new one.
It just keeps either replacing or using the cells from the infant ones to de-age her or something.
So what I'm actually assuming is he's using the cells of the younger ones to keep her, like of the children to keep her young. Either that or he's like growing them to a certain age and then putting her brain in that other body. Yeah. Look. They're all some kind of horrible.
Listen, if
they're all
Jordan
horrible.
Peele
I don't
wants this
know,
concept, he
but-
can have it.
Honestly,
I'm not sure which option is the least horrible. It's probably liquidating the babies and injecting them into his current wife. Still horrible, but I think it's the least horrible.
It's all horrible.
Dr. Brief, the biggest monster in all of Dragon Ball.
That was our inside joke. It's like, let's make him the worst.
Yeah.
Like the worst monster.
So casual about it.
Because there's something different aside from him just MacGuffing everything. Oh, I'll take care of that big problem. Cool.
He's actually largely inspired by Reed Richards meets fucking Venture, Rusty Venture, but with zero moral, like no moral
No morals
compass.
whatsoever.
No.
But yeah, this episode is actually one of the shorter ones this season. It's because like when we were having that debate of whether or not to add the Krillin scene in there, the at the airport thing, which would have bumped this up to like 14, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
But that it was never going to fit, so we just cut them into two separate pieces and made it his dream.
I remember when we were talking about it, was like, because initially we were thinking about doing some kind of horror concept with it, but like the whole thing is we couldn't just hover on it nonstop. Really, we wanted to cut between the other things.
And there's no good place to cut in here to interject.
Cut during a dream doesn't make any sense. Either.
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah. So this was why this. I always look at these couple episodes as like I think where we had to do kind of like a hat trick with writing a little bit to kind of get everything out that we wanted to. But I look back at this and I'm just really proud of all the time we spent in the scripting room making it work.
It works.
Yeah. Well, next episode we get to my personal favorite fight in all of Dragon Ball Z.
It's real good.
Hey,
and
Piccolo Android 17 is absolutely sick. It's one of the best fights. I love it. It's absolutely brilliant.
A lot of people's favorite Piccolo line, the one that gets quoted to me the most often, other than
I'm looking forward to it.
But we'll get to that next time
On this thing
that we're recording.
That we're doing.
I'm going to slap the taste out of your mouth.
Mate, next one's gonna be cool. Yeah, that was it was good to see all the behind the scenes. Excuse me, very tired. But yeah, we're up to date, so I'm just gonna be reacting to these as they come out, and. Someone left a comment on one of the videos saying that they hope that they see the Boo Saga done. I wonder if like they're doing this to gauge back more interest into the series and then see if they're going to. But then Hiffle's doing really well as a continuation as well. Oh my god, that last episode was so good. Anyway, make sure you check out my Etsy shop. Links in the description for t-shirts and hoodies that I've designed. And thank you to my patrons. If you want to have your name at the end of every video I upload, link in the description to the Patreon page. $1 a month for the Live Sport channel. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you guys very much for that. Thank you all for watching. What do you guys think of that? What do you guys think of this? Click like, subscribe if you haven't already. Leave comments down below. Let me know what I should watch or discuss in future videos. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.